They always said I'm wrong, but what they doing today? I think they want me gone, but I ain't going away. They told me I was wrong, but look at my ass today. Da 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 da.
Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Tim for The Real Sports Talk along with Justin from FranchiseSportsTalk.com. Remember to check out TheRealSportsTalk.wordpress.com. We've done some great Olympic coverage. That our Ryan Lochte video is about to get 20,000 plus views. So we're doing a great job here so far with the Olympics, if I may say. Akeem, myself, Nate, Tom will be helping us out more. Tom's done some NBA work for us, but he's going to be helping us out a little bit more. And Justin and I, along with Richard Janvrin of the Real Sports Talk.wordpress.com, have done a lot of work so far with the MLB trading deadline, and it's been a busy one, Justin. Another trade goes down tonight as the White Sox have attained Francisco Liriano from the Minnesota Twins, and it's kind of strange to see them trade him within the division, but they get back Eduardo Escobar, who's an infielder who's seen some time at the major league level. He's only 23 years old, mostly a third baseman, and then Pedro Hernandez, who's seen some very limited time. He projects early on to be a relief and then maybe in the future to be a starter. Francisco Liriano this year, Justin, has been 3-10 with a 5.31 ERA. Needless to say, he hasn't exactly been the pitcher we thought he was going to be at the beginning of his career when him and Johan Santana were dominating. But I think if they can get like the 2010 version of Francisco Liriano, where he goes 14-10 with 362, and you add him into a rotation that has Chris Sale, who's having a breakout year, and Jake Peavy, who's on the track to maybe win comeback player of the year, this is a huge pickup for the Chicago White Sox.
No doubt about it. I mean, when you look at this pitch rotation, you're obviously going to see, well, right now the White Sox have a 4-man pitch rotation according to their website, so they're pretty much going to be making room for Francisco Liriano. But when you look at this trade, it's going to work out good for the White Sox. I think this is just a hiccup season for Francisco Liriano. Yes, he has not been Mr. I'm going to get you out of innings a whole lot. There has been some problems with run support in Minnesota, but you know, he's coming over to the Chicago White Sox where you get great run support. You guys got like Paul Konerko, Adam Dunn, Gordon Beckham, Alexi Ramirez, Alejandro Diaza. I mean, this team is good with the run support. I mean, this White Sox team is just loading up their arsenal of pitchers heading into the postseason if they are able to make it there.
And if Francisco Liriano is able to come back to the Francisco Liriano we once knew, he had a rough 2011. He did throw a no-hitter, but really just did not pitch overall that well. And then this season has just been rough. Look, he's only 28, and they really did not give up a ton to get him. So this is a low-risk, high-reward type deal, and I think it's going to work out for the better for them, because even if he ends up with a 4 ERA, look, it's better than what they gave up to get for him. So even if he ends up being their 4th or 5th starter next year and things don't work out as well as they possibly can, I think no matter what, they are going to win this trade. Adding Francisco Liriano in is a nice pickup because we've looked around the American League. The Yankees are going to get back CC and Andy Pettitte, and that will almost be like making a big trade for some starters. The Angels acquired Zach Greinke. You get the feeling that the Rangers are going to do something, whether it's James Shields, Josh Johnson, one of them. I think it's a lot more likely to be James Shields. And I think that the team that this really puts the most pressure on right now is the Detroit Tigers to go ahead and make a move to add some stronger pitching depth behind Justin Verlander. They have Doug Fister there. He caught fire down the stretch for them late last season after being acquired in a waiver deal. But really, Doug Fister's a nice starter, but you can't throw him out there number 2. Even against the Rangers, that's not good enough. And if you play a team like the Angels, or even now the Chicago White Sox, Chris Sale and Jake Peavy's a pretty nice one too. You got the Yankees. The Tigers certainly need to go out and make a move. I would expect them to do that at some point over the next few days. Francisco Liriano not traded. Add him on to Zach Greinke, Hanley Ramirez, Wandy Rodriguez. Who am I missing, Justin?
Brett Myers, who've been traded. I mean, this is just an exciting MLB trade deadline. This is the best I've ever seen in years, man.
Yeah, no question it has been. Check out Justin at franchisesportstalk.com. Check us out tomorrow morning, bright and early if I even wake up, which I'm sure I'll try to, even though I'll probably not be in a good mood. Check out, and I can guarantee it won't be a camera video early in the morning, because before 12 is early for me. We'll be talking about the United States hopefully getting a victory in their first game against France tomorrow morning at 9:30 Eastern Time. That would be 6:30 for you if you live out on the West Coast like Justin. So make sure you tune in tomorrow morning and all throughout the next few weeks as we have great Olympic coverage, NFL training camp coverage, Olympic coverage, or I already said the MLB trade deadline coverage, and Justin and I are going to be doing some live shows, hopefully a weekly type deal. So follow me on Twitter at CashKelly_TRST, KASH Kelly_TRST, and follow Justin at the Justin Godsey. And we'll see you guys later.
Just a little ways around the corner from fear.